In this video, we're cutting a clutch of eggs. This is the last clutch of the 2021 season, so stick around and check it out. Alright, in this video, we're going to do egg cutting. So it's a little awkward for me trying to figure out how I'm going to do this because I can't even remember the last time I did an egg cutting recorded. We typically do all our stuff via live stream, and this being the last clutch of the season, it's a little funky, so I don't know, we're changing it up. Anyway, the pairing, as you saw in the title, is a pewter, a black pewter Kelly 100% het for SK Xanthic to a pastel GHI 100% het lav, 50% het for SK Xanthic. Now, it's a bit of a stretch for this pairing, but the reason I did it is when we produced this male, he came out ridiculous. I own other pastel GHIs, I've produced pastel GHIs, and the color amp on this guy is just absolutely insane. So I have a good feeling he's going to prove double het. We have 7 eggs to work with, so we'll see if that's enough for a theoretical het to het pairing, and we'll see if I'm right. So we're going to take a look at a couple animals I have down here, just as we would typically do on our lives, and then I have a pretty decent overhead rig. We're going to spin the camera around, and then we're going to see if see what we can get out of this thing. So wish me luck, and let's jump right into this. Man, this is going to be one of the first ones here. If that helps at all. Yeah, so this is going to be one of the first ones we're going to take a look at. There we go. So this guy here, this is a Enchi Lesser Yellow Belly Pastel. Whoa, easy, buddy. 100% het for clown. So yellow belly on that. Really cool head. Looks good. Yeah, this was a this animal was produced with a joint project with EDR, Eric Mark Stoller. I had a female that I had picked up that was a pastel lesser yellow belly that was supposed to be 100% het for clown. We have now put 4 clown clutches through her and haven't produced any clowns, so she is not het for clown. Alright, so here's another animal I just wanted to show off. This is a holdback. This girl, what we believe to be, is a black pewter leopard, and she's 100% het for clown, 50% het for lav. I just love the busyness. You can see the pewter stuff really starting to come through now that she's putting some size on. She's about 250-300 grams or so. So she's starting to stack some size. Yeah, but very excited about getting this girl in the rotation. Maybe seeing the red stripe het clown or the firefly red stripe clown. I don't know. I got maybe even the Zawadi clown. I don't know. Something like that. Just really nice, really busy, and happy to have black pastel and leopard in the clown project. Alright, here's another girl I'm really excited about. This was a fun clutch. It really was. So the clutch pairing for this girl was a pastel GHI to a pastel GHI chocolate het desert ghost. So this girl I have listed as a super pastel GHI chocolate 50% het for DG. Now if she proves for desert ghost, oh, this is going to be so much fun. So much fun. So again, just another female here that just really looks good. Again, super excited about spreading some of that chocolate stuff around. Alright, I think we're going to get into cutting some eggs. Alright, here we go. This is what we're looking at. Black Pewter Kelly het for SK to the Pastel GHI 100% het lav Pos het for SK. He was in deep shed, otherwise I would have brought him out and let you guys take a look at him and see what I was talking about. This was laid on 10/18 and cut on 12/12, which is today, day 55. We have 7 eggs, clutch 43 for the 21 season. So I'm going to, now I don't usually leave sensor push in, or I don't typically put them in my boxes. I usually just leave it in the incubator, but we are using a Sistema tub here. I love these things. For you guys that don't know, they have a gasket inside, so you need to wrap them. They hold humidity extremely well, and throughout the season we have about 12 of these that we had used, these tubs, and these are a 3-liter tub. This is a small one. We have 3s, 5s, and 7s. The small tubs seemed like they were hatching sooner than some of the bigger ones. So on this one, which was the last clutch of this year, I threw this in here just to see, what the temperature was doing, and it was spot on to, the temps that are in the incubator. So again, I don't know if there's the only thing that I did notice over the last week is the humidity inside actually dropped from 100% down to, it was like 98.3%. So still way up there, but really cool device to help you track all that. And just so you can see there, this one does humidity and temperature and barometric pressure, which is kind of cool for breeding. So we'll put that aside. I'm gonna back this out a bit. You're probably gonna get some on my floor. Oh, maybe it won't. All right. Golden scissors. Mayo, these are a straight Mayo scissor used in an operating room. As a circulator nurse, I use these from time to time on bandages or sutures or whatever. So I've always had a pair. And this was from one of my first jobs, so I still have them. And now I use them strictly here. All right. Let's. And I'm gonna need you guys' feedback, kind of down at the bottom in the comments below, if you would. Again, this is the first time that I'm doing a cutting recorded. Typically, we have been doing these live stream, which has always been a lot of fun. And let's see if we can get all these in the screen for you guys. Let's see what we're looking at here. All right, so obviously, I'm looking for at least something exanthic. Now, I have made the mistake in the past where sometimes at this stage the color hasn't fully developed on these animals yet. So what ends up happening is it looks exanthic, and then about 7 to 10 days out of the egg, and after that first shed, you really start to see some other colors and pigments start coming in. So I don't know, we'll see. We're going to start down here though. I got a feeling about this one. Just some bedding. We use vermiculite here, stuck on there, almost a window. A little discoloration there, nothing too crazy. So that to me looks exanthic. Let's see if we can get the focus on here. Hold on. There we go. That to me looks exanthic. That gets exciting. I think I have a. Yeah, that's exanthic. I'm not going to call that GHI, but that looks like possibly a black pewter exanthic. And as far as Kelly goes, the Kelly gene is something new that we're working with. So I'll definitely need that to come out in order to see exactly, see if there's Kelly in there. But that looks really good. This to me doesn't have the same kind of contrast, the black and white, as the last one. But it could be super pastel xanthic, or we could just be missing some of the pigments coming in. But that looks pretty good. That looks like super pastel something. But they definitely look xanthic. They are, you know, very gray silver color. Yeah, I don't know. I had two out of 7 eggs so far. I mean, I've cut stuff where you hit the best ones in the beginning and everything else is all hets. So we'll see as we go along here. Yeah, see here, this is a, yeah, it's just a normal. Yeah, just a normal. And once I'm done cutting, I'll edit away and I'll come back down and we'll take a look at the whole clutch all over again. And you know, it is promising now seeing that normal, having that much pigment, that much color, and the other ones having none of that yellow. That's pastel. Yeah, nice little pastel. So I think at this point I feel comfortable saying that, you know, this pastel GHI is, you know, 100% het for snow. So lavender and SK xanthic. Whoo! That's a super pastel GHI. Possible Kelly. That was really smoked out there. I guess it could be black pastel in there too. Off the top of my head, I don't know what a black pastel GHI would look like. So, and I've definitely never hatched one. So that looks exciting. I don't know that that's xanthic, but there isn't, you know, the pewter stuff, when you get into that, really kind of wipes some of that, the color away. And in the egg, you know, they're very color lack, you know, they lack a lot of color, and it doesn't, you know, develop until much later. Well, that's a GHI. And everything here would be 66% het for SK and 50% het for Lav. Ooh, ooh. What makes you so different? Super pastel? Yeah, probably super pastel. And again, that Kelly gene is a cleaner gene. By itself, it does look a little enchy-ish at times. But again, you know, we've only produced one clutch of them. So, you know, we'll see once these guys come out. But, you know, back to this first egg, holding a lot of those darks around the alien heads. I definitely think this is going to be a black pewter Kelly xanthic, just with all the blushing in the dorsal and stuff. I mean, it's definitely black pastel xanthic, and I'm pretty sure it's Kelly, which is what's opening up a lot of this dorsal stuff as well. So yeah, we'll have to do an update video for you guys, so you can take a look at everything. But I'm going to cut away, and we're going to take another few seconds of your time and just kind of do a quick review of this cutting. Alright, let's see if we can do this. The video kind of messed up when I did this review, so we're going to do that again. So again, this one to me looks like a black pewter Kelly Exanthic. Again, the Kelly is something relatively new to us that we're working with, so that'll definitely have to come out. This here, could be a super pastel, black pastel Exanthic. Not entirely sure. And then we'll move on to this one. This definitely looks like GHI to me. So there's the back of the head and those sides. That's all screams GHI. So this is probably a super pastel. I'm going to say this is a super pastel GHI Kelly. I mean, it could have black pastel in there too. I'm not sure, but that is also Exanthic. And this here looks like just a straight pastel. And the colors come in really good on these. So I'm pretty confident that those are Exanthics. So normal. So GHI. And Kelly is kind of a reducer gene. And this looks like a super pastel. As far as Kelly goes and some of these other ones, this one might have it. It looks a little different than just a typical pastel. And it's definitely not black pastel. So we'll see with some time for sure. But it looks like we have definitely three Exanthics. Put this up here. There's your whole picture right there. All right. Yeah, nice little clip. Well, all right, guys, there you go. So that was fun. That was a little different. It's definitely an adjustment, getting used to trying to look through the camera lens to see what you guys see, as opposed to having a second body here and somebody running a camera. So very different experience for me. Let me know what you think in the comments down below if you like this style of video or not. I mean, who knows? But definitely, follow back, like, subscribe, and definitely hit that bell, because when I do the update video, you're going to want to see what those Exanthics were. But very exciting. It definitely looks like clearly I have 3 Exanthics and 4 non-Exanthics, which would be just about the correct ratio, roughly. I kind of beat the odds just a little bit by having 3. But it's going to be excited seeing them come out of the egg and see exactly what we have in there. So definitely stay tuned, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.